Okay, I think I'm live. I can't. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live show. I can't see any of your fucking questions, so we're just going to be talking about stuff from the week. I'm going to ask my producer why I can't see any of your questions in the chat, and then we will get right to it. I'll be opening the YouTube at the same time so that I can see what you guys want to talk about. But I'm so excited. We're going to talk some really good stuff from this week. My favorite thing that happened was obviously the mixed tag titles going to Chelsea Green and Ethan Page. If you haven't caught the episode with me and Chelsea Green on the Gabby AF YouTube, go catch it right now. It is so good. She gave me like almost an hour of time. She didn't even want to leave, which is actually insane. And it was pretty amazing that she did that for me. She's one of the coolest girls in the world. She's absolutely the best. So it's pretty awesome. Hold on one second. Oh, I'm going to get that, guys. I'm going to get it to work that I can also ask your questions because my producer did not do this very well, but that's fine. It's nobody's fault. Everything fine happens for a reason. It's Friday night. I'm drinking tequila. Oh, I see your questions now. Okay, cool. I am drinking tequila ginger ale because I'm a crazy person and that's what I like to drink. But absolutely loved the mixed tag titles with Chelsea and Ethan winning. I think it's going to be awesome for AAA as well. And let's get to some of the questions. Yeah, sorry, it was a little bit of a tease. We had a technical difficulty before starting, but it's totally fine, totally normal. What do you guys think is going to happen on Smackdown tonight? Basically, I'm hoping Chelsea gets this title from Julia. I know Julia just broke a record for the amount of days that she has been champion, and I think Chelsea should add another title onto her belt. She's absolutely crushing it with everything that she's doing, and it's amazing. So I'm hoping that happens. Also, we're going to see Charlotte, Nia, Jax, which my favorite thing about what's happening with Charlotte is I think her pairing with Alexa has been the absolute best thing for Charlotte right now. I don't think I ever saw anyone get as much hate as Charlotte did when she won the Royal Rumble in her return after like facing her injury that she came back with in like record-breaking time because she's incredible. And she faced so much hate. And I never understood it. Charlotte's like the GOAT for me. I love Charlotte Flair so much. And what's interesting was like everybody hated her. They didn't want her to beat Tiffany, which by the way, I think she should have beat Tiffany. And I think time has only told that, yeah, 1,000% she should have beat Tiff because I think it would have made it better for everybody involved. But that's just me. And yeah, I think her being with Alexa has made her so much more likable and lovable and completely changed the way that people see her. I don't know if you guys agree or disagree on that, but I love what they're doing. I think it's entertaining. I love their social media together. She's like funny. She's with the kids doing all these things. Like I love this side of Charlotte Flair and I think we should keep it. Also, her gear is insane. Her body is absolutely ridiculous. So she's incredibly crushing it and I'm excited. I think she's going to beat Nia tonight and I hope she beats Nia tonight. And I hope they don't lose those tag titles. I'm excited for them to face the Kabuki Warriors and do all those things and like kind of open up the excitement for women's tag titles again because they flow so well together. I also think it was like a rebranding for Alexa even because Alexa came back at the Rumble, got a massive pop, all these things. And then we were like, we didn't see her for a while. We didn't know what they were going to do about it. And I think they're only helping each other. And I think they're only doing good things for each other. Julia's going to, you think, so NWA Mexican thinks Julia's going to retain and he hopes the Wyatt Six show up. I almost forgot about the Wyatt Six, by the way. That's how little they've sold me on the Wyatt Six, unfortunately. And like it, for something that started out so strong and had so much potential, I think they've really dropped the ball. I'm hoping it changes, but I mean, I hope it stays better. Maybe that's just me that I was disappointed in it, but I'm a big fan. I love the spooky stuff. I like the entertainment side of pro wrestling. You guys know me. I don't watch pro wrestling to be like, oh my God, here's the technical aspect of it. I watch it for the emotion and I watch it for all the other stuff. So that's what I love. So that's why I love that kind of stuff. I know spooky season's over, Halloween's over now, but it is what it is. Cena or Brock surprise appearance tonight. I could curse because it's my show. I don't give a shit about Brock appearing. Cena, sure. I don't know why we haven't seen more of Cena. I mean, I know why we haven't seen more of Cena, but we're hyping up this man. He's about to have his last appearance ever. It's his retirement tour. I want to see him everywhere. I just do, because I don't know how you wouldn't. Thunder Rosa just texted me. Hold on one second. Let me make sure everything's okay. All right. I'll deal with that later. That's my girl, but it popped up on my screen. So I was like, I can't not say that. My girl Thunder Rosa, shout out to Thunder Rosa. And yeah, I think that Cena, I would love to see. Brock, sure. But like, I don't want to see Brock win. I don't want to see any of that shit. I'm sure all these things are fun for everyone, but that's kind of just like is what it is now. Juan Ortega says, Chelsea, I'm looking forward to her match with Julia. I'm hoping to see a Stardom style match between them both. That would be awesome. And honestly, like I say this all the time, Chelsea should have every title, just do absolutely everything, because she's so damn good. And I'm very sold on Julia. I like her a lot. I think they did a good job with her. Like, I think they did a great job with Roxanne, because they kind of were brought up on the main roster at the same time. Roxanne, too, is like, she's going to be massive star. She's going to win WrestleMania one day, probably soon. And I'm very much sold on them. But like, I love the fact that like Chelsea gets over even with losing, like, because that's who she is and she doesn't care. So do I think she's going to win tonight? No. Do I want her to? 1,000%. But I think what Julia is doing is great. If we're going to keep building her up in this sense, especially as the title that she holds, like I think she kind of has to win. Yeah, I know. I should get Thunder to join the live. Have I ever Goldie Khan's Cat Jinx won Jobbers? Long ass name. Have you ever thought about wrestling? I think about it all the time, actually. I wish I knew about wrestling when I was an athlete, because I played everything. I played soccer. I played basketball. I was really good. Just saying, if you didn't know, I was like really good athlete. I literally couldn't. I can't text at the same time. I had to literally play sports my whole life. It was like everything for me. And then if I knew about pro wrestling, I wish I would have gotten into it when I was like younger and in that amazing shape of my life where like I was up at 6 a.m. playing for like 3 different soccer teams, 2 different basketball teams, went to bed at 10 o'clock and like got up and did it all over again. Had all the energy in the world, could like run a mile like it was nothing, do all these things. Cause like now I'm a little older. I love talking pro wrestling, but there's a lot that goes into it. I went to the ring one time and it was like the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. But I think about it all the time. I'm like, I'm also the type of person, like if I do something, I have to be like 1,000% in or I'm not going to do it. So like I would have to really, really commit to it in the sense of like, I wouldn't do anything else. It would be pro wrestling or nothing, absolutely nothing else. So I would have to legit quit everything I'm doing. Probably not do I could do the podcast. So the podcast would mainly be me complaining about how much pain I'm in because I'm wrestling and my body can't handle it. But yeah, so I don't know. I know we're going to see Cody tonight as well, which obviously love seeing Cody. Was hoping the Mania trailer was Tony D's main roster debut. Joe Hendry, Cena. First of all, I was the one who I had Joe Hendry on Gabby AF, who I love, by the way. He's incredible. What's it called? Joe Hendry said to me, he told me the whole story about when he was 15 years old. You know, he talked to John Cena on the phone without like even realizing it was John Cena. And that's like his dream opponent. And obviously Joe Hendry has like taken over, you know, from TNA to now WWE, NXT, like the universe in that sense. So like, could that happen? Why the hell not? I feel like with pro wrestling, you never know what can happen. In a good way and a bad way. It's a bittersweet way of talking. That's for sure. But yeah, I think something cool could happen for sure, especially with the crossover between NXT and TNA. And that even brings me to another point. Like Kalani turning heel was something I did not think was going to happen as much as it's happened. Like I thought she would grow a thicker skin being TNA Knockouts world champion, and she would be like a little bit tougher because like she has to be, and NXT would make her feel bad and like all these things. But like she's gone full blown heel and she's like F the TNA girls, F the NXT girls. This is my time, F the fans. And I'm kind of am here for it. I always have a soft spot for a heel. That's my favorite thing of all time. You know, if I was a wrestler, I'd be a heel like point blank, without fail. That's my favorite thing of all time. So if I was a wrestler, I would 1,000% be a heel. So I love Kalani as a heel. I think it gives her some edge. I think it really changes it up for her. And yeah, I think this will be like a turning point for Kalani in her career with the WWE, because I think as much as it's TNA and, people are like, oh, it's only because Ash by Elegance had to retain, blah, 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 blah. Who cares? This is her time now. This is what she's doing. And this change of character for her, I really do think is going to start something massive for her. And I think it's going to put a lot more eyes on her. I think her matches prove that. I think her personality, because she was so loved and she was so sweet and she played the babyface so well, it's really going to challenge her to be this kind of heel character. And it makes sense, because if you are a TNA champion in a different company, it makes sense that people aren't going to like you in either company, because you work for NXT. Of course, the girls in TNA are like, you're going to talk shit. And it's the same on the other way. Like, why would the NXT girls want her around if she's TNA champion? Like, I get it. It actually makes the most sense out of most things. So I'm really excited to see what happens. I'm excited to see who's going to step up in TNA to face her for the title, because it's opening a lot of opportunities for a lot of women to take that opportunity and bring the title back, kind of like Santana did with Trick. So I'm hoping it makes someone massively watched out for, like the way Santana has transcended into the guy for TNA. I want some girl to step up to be the girl. Kiana is fucking jacked. Looks great. Yo, Kiana looks incredible. Incredible. And she's awesome on the mic. Like, I kind of like her being that feisty, like, side piece with Julia and like talking and that kind of stuff. Like, I think that there's a lack of managers in pro wrestling across the board today. Obviously you have Heyman, who is Paul Heyman, insane, but I miss the days of those independent, brilliant, sassy, fierce women. Like, I always say Zelina Vega was like my favorite manager when she was managing Andrade, and like on the mic and just with the New York, maybe it's because she had the New York attitude and the New York swag, which is like kind of me all the time. But she did that and I was like obsessed. And like, she made me want to be like, do I want to be manager? Like, do I want to kind of do something like that? She was so good at it. And we don't really see that at all anymore anywhere. A lot of times, even if someone has someone with them, it's another wrestler and they're kind of like either in a faction or they're a tag team, or this person just, associates with this person. It's never like someone representing someone. And I miss that. That's one of my favorite things to see. So I'm hoping somewhere something like that happens, or I'll do it for someone. I think I'd be really good at it. I could be like the female New York crazy fierce. I would just be myself, actually, with a microphone would be what it is. So I don't even know why I'm pretending like that's not who I am in real life, because it is. What do you want to see step up? I don't know for Dragunov. I really don't know. I was thinking about that too. I want to know what some of you guys think, who you think is going to step up for that challenge, and who would you want to see step up for that challenge? Because clearly you guys have some thoughts in mind. So I want to know. I want to know what you guys think, and I'll tell you if I think that's a great idea or a bad idea, basically. And how many of you think that Julie is going to retain? Because I think she is, but I really don't want her to, and it's making me sad. Also, I want to know your thoughts, because I have thoughts, because we're going to see Jade tonight as well. I like Jade. I actually thought her winning the title against Tiff was kind of the best match of the night that night, in the sense of like the way it flowed and what happened. But Tiffany is incredible and amazing and so good in the ring and everything she's doing. But I do feel like her reign as champion could have definitely been better. I'm hoping that they book Jade's better, especially with what Jade looks like, what she brings to the table, and all that good stuff, because it's been a little lackluster on that front. And it kind of sucks, because in one of the best women's division in the world, when you have these women, you have the Rhea Ripleys, you have the Io Skys, you know what I mean? Chelsea Green, like the list goes on of the amount of talent of females that you have. I think one show is like clearly stronger than the other. And especially when it comes to the women, you have such a deep roster. I don't know why some other women aren't being utilized or being brought up to be like these stars, or against these veterans, like massively being used. So I'm hoping it gets a little bit more clear on that sense. I don't know. It could be anybody to face Dragunov. I don't think they're going to win, but sure. I think they're putting a rocket on him to like strap him to the moon. So like, I don't think whoever challenges him is going to beat him, but it'll definitely make it interesting. I love an open challenge. It's one of my favorite things ever because I love the pop of whoever comes out, us pretending like we didn't know or like super excited about it. So that's always fun for me. And yeah, I think it's going to be great. What else is even going on tonight? They didn't even, I feel like, promote that much stuff going on. I'm happy that the matches they promoted were women's matches. And then I think also something from the week that I loved, and I don't know if you guys are high on TNA or like watch TNA, but like the Mr. Elegance thing to me is super genius. I absolutely love it. Kiana is fucking jacked and looks great. Match with Moxley and Darby Allin at Wrestle Dream. What was your reaction to the spot they did with the fish tank? Okay, so I've said this before, and I'll always say this. Like, I watch pro wrestling for the emotion, for the storytelling, always. I don't get like angry when it's those kind of spots with the blood and like the extremism of these things. Like, that doesn't bother me. I don't get mad about it because I think it is cool to a degree, but also I'm just kind of like, sometimes I'm just like, is it necessary? Is it needed for the story to go that way or those things? I don't get like up in arms when people are like, oh, my children are watching or like blah, blah, blah. Like I don't have children. I'm not a child. So like for me, that doesn't affect my life or my opinion on that sense. I think it's a very slippery slope when you talk about it in the conversation of pro wrestling, but also the fact that pro wrestling is sports entertainment, you can't count it out with the fact that that is entertainment to some people. Some people watch movies and TV where things like that happen because they're entertained by it. So I do think it qualifies in the realm of pro wrestling. Is it my type of pro wrestling? No, but I see why they do it. I don't hate them for doing it. It's just like, it was like, I kind of just watched them and was like, okay. I don't have like a visceral reaction like a lot of people on the internet do. Oh my God, producer Tony is going to be at Dragunov. If that's what you think. That's right. Tony's the best. We love producer Tony around here, so there will be no producer Tony slander. I'm just saying. Life happens, things happen, and we're here now. That's all that matters. And we're still early, so it's all good. But yeah, so I loved when it comes to the TNA stuff, the Mr. Elegance thing is going to be awesome, if you ask me. Dude, people, by the way, my phone doesn't ring all day, and people only text me when I'm working. No matter what, it's what it is. Also, this was a very last-minute stream. I came home today. It's Friday, right? I do a podcast, so like it's not like I work a 9 to 5 every day, and like a lot of you who, God bless, it's incredible. But like I kind of make my own schedule. It's a little bit looser than like having to report to somebody who do these things. And I came home today and I was like, I just like am in the mood to talk about wrestling. I'm going to make myself a drink, which I'm doing. And then I have to go out later tonight for like my friend's birthday. So I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to hop on and like talk to my friends and talk to people because we have Pride Wrestling tonight. There's a lot going on. It's November, by the way. And if you didn't know, November is my birthday month. So I'm already excited about it. Definitely my type of pro wrestling. Any Darby match is going to go outside the realm of safety. True, but I don't think it has to. I think it will go outside the realm of that, but does it need to be successful? I don't think so, because Darby is so damn good. Does he need to now? And my thing is, where does it end, right? So it's like he's doing this. Like, does he have to keep doing extreme things to stay at that level of what he just did? Because he doesn't need to, in my eyes. I think he's so good. But if he feels like he has to for that standard, like I get it as well. Because if your fan base or you're a fan and you're a fan of Darby because he does those extreme things and he just stops doing it, you're not going to be happy that he stopped doing it. So it all depends really on, as a wrestler, like what you can put your body through and what you want to put your body through future-wise, like how you want to feel. Because like these guys put their bodies through hell. Like it's actually insane sometimes. Maybe Cena. I don't think Cena would answer the open challenge. I think that would be a little crazy, but crazier things have happened. I mean, I would love to see Cena. I think SmackDown needs something big tonight. It's been a little lackluster the past couple weeks, so I would love to see something like that happen. I know. I think Cena should have been, no matter what, if he couldn't make it, there should be video things. There should be segments planned. There should be these kind of things to see Cena because it's John Cena. It's his retirement year, run, all these kinds of things. It's already November. We got a month, right? A little bit of over a month, something like that. And it's like, I want to see more of him. I want him to be there. I want to feel like I'm in it for his retirement. But maybe that's just me. Maybe people don't like that response. Maybe people don't care as much. They like that it keeps it special because he's not there as much. I don't know. I don't know how creative works. I don't know how they book these things. It doesn't make sense to me. But also that picture of everybody promoting Vegas, everyone got so butthurt because it was all these men in like their 40s. But I'm like, I don't know why it shocks people that it's predominantly male when it's the sports world and everything in sports is predominantly male. Like, if you think about it, it's not shocking to me as a female. And I do think that there will be one with the women, or they'll have something where a woman comes out, interrupts the meeting, all those fun things. But like, if you think about anything in sports right now, especially pro wrestling, like it's very male dominated. In every area. And that's just how it is. Are they getting better at it? Sure. Do they have a lot of work to do? 1,000%. And that's across the board. That's not just WWE. That's everywhere. And they either want to do that. They either want to bet on a woman to do these things. They want to, and like, I'm not here to be like, oh, only a woman should be doing this because she's a woman. I don't think so. I think the best person for the job should be doing stuff. But I love the mixed tag stuff with Chelsea and Ethan Page. I think there should be more mixed tag wrestling. It's like one of my favorite things to watch. Like, there's so many couples in pro wrestling right now. Why not make it with the emotion and the intent involved to make these couples against each other? Like, obviously everyone loved the Punk and AJ versus Becky and Seth. Seth's unfortunately hurt, but like, bring in everyone. When I talked to Chelsea and her and Ethan, I was like, bring him on the main roster with you, and you take on, AJ and Punk. You take on this so-and-so and all these kinds of things, because it's so much more entertaining to me. And I absolutely love it. So I think if there was more of that, it would tune into a lot more people, and it would also elevate the women so much more, instead of just having a women's match because you have to have a women's match, or doing it this way, or making it only for a title. I just think it's cool. That's one of my favorite things. I wouldn't mind someone like Pete Dunne or Tyler Bate to answer the open challenge. You could even say maybe some talent from Evolve. The issue with bringing in talent from Evolve or some of those names is like, would it be effective? If you brought in someone from Evolve right now, I'm not going to lie, if I was watching it, I might not know who they are. If you're not like a diehard watching everything, what name would get you excited to like call the challenge, like get there for the challenge? So it's one of those things that you just have to be careful with that, because you want to pop, you want a reaction. You don't want to bring up somebody that nobody's going to care about, because that's only going to harm that person as well. Because if you do it once, you can't really bring them up again for a while, because you're going to be like, well, that went stale. That's not great. So I think if you're making it a mystery, I don't know what just happened, but if you're making it a mystery, it's Tony. Tony's mad because you made the comment about him. Hold on, let me tell him. If you're making it a mystery, that's what you have to do. Now you got me curious about you being a pro wrestler. Have you ever thought about ring gear, signature move, finisher? Everything I would do would be leopard print, because I would hone on to being the sassy Jersey girl that everybody knows but hates at the same time, 1,000%. So I think that would be, my gear would be leopard all the time. I would rock the shit out of it. I'd always have a great tan, better than everybody else, better than Braun Breaker. And that would probably be myself. Glitter, Like I love Chelsea Green's gear, and she's done leopard stuff before. So I feel like I would kind of be inspired by her because she's amazing at it. Obviously, like Bianca Belair probably has the best gear of all time because she like kind of makes it herself. She's just so creative with it. Also, I miss Bianca Belair so much that I know they kind of made these reports that probably not till early 2026, but I think she's very much missed in the women's division. And I think it's going to be massive pop when she comes back. Who'd you pick as your tag team partner, or who would you manage, dead or alive? My tag team partner would obviously be Chelsea Green. No, well, if it was outside of Chelsea, just because I love her, like, I feel like if we were doing the jersey thing, definitely like a Deonna Purrazzo. Me and Deonna could like be heels and be like better than everybody in that sense. And who would I manage? I don't know, because that's hard, because it would have to be somebody who like doesn't like to talk on the mic. So it would have to be somebody a little more reserved. I think it would need to be like a massive hunk of a man that like isn't good at talking. And then I would come in and be like his kryptonite and be the girl at his side that like talks for him and is like small next to him, and he's just like a massive animal, and I'm just like, yeah, but he's like sweet to me and I got it, like don't worry about it. I think something like that. So I don't know who comes to mind, like someone that we don't like to talk about, that doesn't like to talk a lot, but something like that, I think for sure. I can't believe SmackDown's on in like less than an hour. People are texting me about the technical difficulties. Leave me alone. It's not my fault. We haven't done this in a while. I literally texted Tony. He's at work. He works for ESPN, okay? He's very busy. And I was like, I want to talk wrestling tonight. And I'm going to drink a little bit and talk wrestling because I'm going out later. And he was like, okay, I'm at work. I was like, well, we're going to figure this shit out together. So that's what we're doing. And yeah, so I'm excited. You could get the great Kalia over. I think I can get anybody over, to be quite fucking honest with you. I think I could get anybody over. I say this all the time. People ask me, like, you're from Jersey. Have you ever been in a fight? I'm never stupid enough to get into a physical altercation with somebody. First of all, I'm very strong and I'm tall, so I feel like people wouldn't want to fuck with me. But I always say, like, physically, that shit doesn't matter. But I will verbally eviscerate you to the point where you won't be able to, like, sleep at night. And you'll remember that forever. I would rather have that effect on you than punch you in the face. Going to the hospital, scars, punches, blood, things fade, and then you get better. But like with my words, I'm going to affect you so badly, and you're going to remember me so much that like that's what matters to me. Leave a lasting impression. That's what I like to do. Poor Tony. Stop picking on Tony, guys. But we're definitely going to wrap soon, just because I would have had more time if we started on time. And also, you guys aren't asking me that many questions. You should ask me more questions. I told you I'll answer about anything, from the week, from life, from all the good shit that you want to talk about. We can go like a couple more minutes, and then I'm going to take a shot because it's been a day for me. I'm having a bad hair day. I know you can't tell, but shitty hair day. As a girl, if there's any girls in the chat, there's probably not. The girls that get it. The girls that don't, basically. Also, the Instagram in the bio is incorrect, so make sure you follow the right one. It's Gabby AF Pod, not at Gab AF Pod. Tony, which I'll fix later. And yeah, so make sure you're following me on Instagram, Twitter, and like if you have not subscribed to Gabby AF, I don't know what you're doing, because very soon I'm going to be having exclusives, behind the scenes pictures. Like when I go with Thunder Rosa to the Texans game, I have all these exclusive videos and pictures and stuff that if you go to Gabby AF and you subscribe, you can see them. But if you get the membership, you'll see them, the exclusives, you'll see them before everybody else. And you'll get stuff that like nobody else can see unless it's a membership. So I don't know. I don't really do cosplay, but I appreciate it. NWA Mexican's my number one fan right now, so he's great. And Juan Ortega, I appreciate you as well. But I'm probably going to wrap because my friends just texted me that they need me earlier than normal. Everybody enjoy SmackDown. Please be safe this weekend. It is November. I can't wait. We got Thanksgiving coming up, which is also my birthday. And all the holidays, everything's good. I hope everybody stays safe. Make good choices. And I love you all so much. We'll do this again where it's not so much of a shit show, and I'll promote it a little longer. We'll have some fun. And maybe I'll have some guests. I almost had some guests tonight. I think if I asked Thunder, she would have jumped on. But I had Tommy on once too. So if you guys want to see any of this, add me on all socials, message me, comment, like everything. And the more subs, the more people, the more I can do fun stuff like this. So keep that in mind and enjoy the night. And I love you all so much. Bye.